Hey guys, had the panel. It was crazy. I'm going to turn my phone over to Steph because if I don't, she'll steal it from me.
I'm not going to steal it. I
available.
took notes on the panel to share with everyone. That's all I'm saying here, okay? So, one question, this was hilarious, was what modern day thing would send a Victorian child into a coma? Karen Gillan talked about, like, social media filters, things that we can do, like TikTok and all that. Arthur said penicillin, but he also said a washer and dryer. I mean, the way that you can get clothes done so much more quickly by throwing them in a machine versus hand washing and hanging them up to dry is incredible. So, and Alex, she said ice cream.
Yep, ice cream.
Which I think it existed back then, but it was like a delicacy for the rich.
Yeah,
not common. Yeah. Another question was, what if you were in a generic horror film, how would you die? Alex said that she would scream to death and she'd be like basically the first to go, like probably like before the credits even rolled, like the very opening scene kind of thing. Arthur said that he would probably disappear early on and then turn up later on with his skin stretched to make a washer and dryer.
Oh my gosh, the mental image.
And Karen said that she would be like not the final girl, but the one before that you think is going to be the final girl, and that her skin would be used to make like household objects and stuff. So yeah, that was gross. She didn't want to share that, but a child in the front row was like, no, share it. She's like, well, if a child says I should share it.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
Favorite subject in school? Karen said music because she played the piano, so that was easy for her. Nothing else really came that easily.
Yeah.
Alex said English. She struggled with academics, but she had an English teacher who literally turned everything into a play, and she always got to be the lead.
Cool.
Yep. And then Arthur said that he did like music and drama. He also liked science experiments. I get to play with fire at school, kind of, which I thought was great.
I was big on rock collection.
Yep. There's a question about what was your go-to answer when people asked you what do you want to be when you grow up, when as a kid. Alex, apart from like princess, I totally get that. One thing she said was to be a barrister as a child because British barristers wear wigs, right? And she wanted to wear the wig. Karen actually said that as a child she wanted to be an opera singer. And Arthur mentioned a few things, but one of them was a paleontologist, which I thought was really cool. There was a very interesting kind of existential crisis question. Are there more doors or wheels in the world? And just they were flummoxed. It was just the looks on their faces.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know how to answer that one.
It was so funny. They ended up kind of insisting probably more wheels than doors, but if you guys think differently, feel free to comment below and explain your reasoning.
Yeah, please.
And then inspiring heroes and villains that could have come from history, fiction, film, TV that inspired them. There was a joke about washers and dryers. Again, that came up again. Alex said that she's never consciously considered someone. It just kind of comes from within, from just everything. Arthur's answer was kind of along the same. He takes inspiration from everything around him that he has read, all the places he's visited, everything he's experienced. Karen talked about reading psychology books for the more negative characters that she has played. There's been a lot of TikTok videos that, kind of delve into history and things like that and talk about specific people from history and some of their backstories, and she's found those very inspiring and helping her with developing some of those more negative characters too. But overall, it was a fun panel, and we really enjoyed it. We laughed. Yeah. Washers and dryers, remember that.
Yeah, washers and dryers. So, yeah.
So fun.
Yep, so we're going to wrap up this video, and we'll talk to you later. Bye for now.